Look at this. There's 3,472 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it daily. I want to give a few shout outs to my trading group. CBC, thank you so much. I'm up $13,000 this week. Your group's amazing. I made $47,000 in April because of your setups. This person's up 2,400, 1,500, 647%. This person doubled my money after a phone call that we had just yesterday. This person said, I woke up and I had 73% gains in data. Thank you. I woke up with 58% gains while I was sleeping. Another $1,000. That's $4,000 in 7 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of Link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash a like button. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, to make so much money you never have to work for anybody else again, if you want to make crypto your full-time job, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you updated with the news that moves the markets, Bitcoin tactical analysis, altcoin setups, jumping right into the market real quick. Let's take a look. This is from yesterday. Triangle is a strong possibility, okay? First thing I see on this chart is the RSI is close to oversold levels. It's also a falling wedge, so looking for some type of bounce in this area. We also have this long wick reversal. Will it play out here? Okay, so a lot of different scenarios here. You could get a bounce here. If it gets rejected by this yellow trend line, this upper trend line of this triangle, you could possible head and shoulders forming right here, suggesting a move to the downside. Some type of move down here to this lower trend line would be completely reasonable. You have to basically assume that this price action continues in this pattern until it doesn't. Right now, you've got plenty of touches to make this a valid pattern on the 1 hour time frame. So you've got 2 touches on the top. Okay, Bitcoin 1 hour chart. You see we got this move to the downside, that reversal. Look down here on the RSI. I'm going to zoom in. Okay, anytime you get a falling wedge on the RSI, comes down here when it's about to hit oversold levels, like that's your catalyst for a move higher, right? So you see falling wedge, 68% chance of a break to the upside, okay? And it did. It hits this oversold area, and then you see the price action bounced. You got this bounce over here, right? Move to the upside based on this idea. Now, ran into this upper trend line. In Bitcoin, it essentially got rejected the first time. Is it going to reverse? And so let's take a look at the RSI one more time. And so now we've got a rising wedge forming on the RSI, which 68% chance this breaks to the downside. Okay, you can get in here with these rising wedges and falling wedges on the RSI and be very profitable, especially when you consider that so overbought, when there's too much quick buying, you'll see RSI get up here towards the top. And so you'll get a reversal. But then you take a falling wedge, which already has a high probability of breaking to the downside. You get a rising wedge, you're looking for a break lower. So this can get pegged. It can go a lot higher. However, if you look at the price action, again, you've got this rising wedge on the price action that matches. Okay, so again, we're looking for possibly a break to the downside. However, this triangle overall, I mean, this is a bull pennant. To see some type of breakout to the upside would be completely rational and normal to think. And you essentially would figure out the target would be down here, pull the distance here, and then we could see a move up to about 12,800 if this breaks higher. Now, obviously, Bitcoin first has to break out, You know, so we could see, like we talked about, a move to the downside. We could see a break lower here. Maybe it does continue down. We just work in here. If Bitcoin ranges in here for a little while, these altcoins will explode. Okay, so again, you're buying the breakout of this pattern. I don't like to trade this Bitcoin chop, 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 chop. Buy the breakout, you know, and you can ride it. Thing is about Bitcoin, I can make a ton of money in these altcoins while Bitcoin's just doing nothing, right? These alt BTC pairs take off. So I kind of changed my trading strategy. Like a lot of people are big, like I want to trade Bitcoin. I have to trade Bitcoin. Like for me, the altcoins are way more profitable. I've got some amazing shout outs in my trading group. And actually, I'm going to call out a viewer who's been watching the channel and hasn't joined the group for a while and did, and he had a really good experience. And so that really made me feel good. These are some amazing shout outs in my trading group. This person actually only traded Bitcoin forever. He only wanted to trade Bitcoin. Maybe he was using leverage and you know, it was like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then he started trading altcoins and he said, hey, remember 3 weeks ago I went from 6.8 Bitcoin to 9.5 Bitcoin. Now I have almost 14 Bitcoin. Huge profits in the trading group. And he gave me a list of his trades, up 2,800, 3,700, 3,900, up 120, up 7,200. Here's one losing trade. He's lost $241, you know, so pretty high success rate. Here's another trade. He's up $7,200. Listen, the trading group is phenomenal. Like, that's all there is to it. Look, this, I can't even, sometimes I get these comments. It's like, I don't even believe it. Look at this. This person is like, okay, I don't even know what to say, Chris. A year ago, I was homeless, living on the streets, trying to survive. I fell into a pyramid scheme. They took $2,500. Lesson learned. It's been 14 years since I've seen my family. And I told them if I make $25,000 from Bitcoin, I would go back. You saved me, sir. Never in my life did I think I would be in this type of situation. But you can see he had his valuation of his portfolio on May the 23rd, $6,600. Today, well, this was from yesterday, $30,000. He made $24,000 since May. Life-changing money. Okay, calling out Joe. Joe, in the comments. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. But Joe finally joined the group, made his money back in 24 hours on Zilliqa, and he says, I know that the comments you read are 100% real. Man, I do not have time. Yeah, they're real. I get comments every single day. We have 3,500 people in the group. You got to do something right to have 3,500. And half of them are paying monthly with a credit card. If you guys want to completely change the way you see this market, if you want to learn to trade, if you want to make life-changing money, ride this bull run with us. We're going to kill it continually. This is CTSI. So I gave this a setup. Actually, I think I posted in group. Up 45% in 5 days. Huge gains. I did talk to you. There's a bunch of news on this. I talked to you guys about the news on this. Dusk Network. They've got pre-registration for Dusk Network as far as being block generators. Phase 1, staking is coming out. So registered users are going to be able to receive staking updates. Staking goes live in about 9 days for Dusk. So obviously you may see an uptick in the price of Dusk based on this idea. So Binance launches an IO. It's called Sand. It's kind of like Mana. You buy land, like Decentraland is Mana, which is pumping right now as we speak. Sand is, anyway, so you're going to have to buy BNB. You're going to have to hold it for 7 days, which this isn't the IO that CZ talked about as far as being DeFi yet. However, BNB will see an uptick based on this idea. So again, Binance IOs are very profitable. A lot of them have been pumping. CZ makes sure these coins pump. It's good for business. Now, Zilliqa. I gave you guys this setup, but I didn't give you the USDT version. But however, this is the 27% gains in 3 days. And really, this is since I posted, since I was putting this video together, I think it's up like 40% or something like that. Crazy. And then I gave you guys, I made 2 videos on Link. I made 2 videos on Link on YouTube. And I talked to you about this. This is before this whole idea about Zeus Capital came out with this news and they're trying to short Link, and they came out with this negative article about Link and they're trying to short it. And then a group comes out and says, hey, we're going to pump Link to devastate Zeus Capital short. And so if you remember, Zeus Capital now says Chainlink is going to dump despite Link rallying to $10. So I gave this guy this setup to you guys before it was even posted. Chainlink, Zeus Capital, drama. Now, look at Link. It's up 82% since I gave you guys that setup. I made another video previously when Link was $5. $5. Link is up 180% when I talked about buying the move, the breakout to the upside of Link. Link is not like any other crypto. If you go back and you look at Link's chart, again, there's so much hype around this coin. Link is above the rest. Anytime Bitcoin dumps and you want to take advantage of buying a big pullback, these Link pullbacks are extremely profitable. One of my strategies is buy Link, and I was fortunate enough to pick up a decent amount of Link when Bitcoin fell off a cliff and dropped down to 38.50 previously. Link, just kind of keep that in mind. Like, is it going to pull back? Yes. Is it going to? However, I used the analogy the other day how Litecoin used to be $4 at the beginning of 2017. Next thing you know, it's $40. Next thing you know, a year and a half later, it's $400. Link is on that level where it's going to do things and people are just going to be like, I don't even believe it. I don't like that. People start becoming irrational and they completely hype all these coins, and you get these crazy valuations in cryptocurrency, and you have to just acknowledge there's a theory called the greater fool theory, and it basically means that whatever you're buying in crypto, as long as you can find a greater fool to pay more money for it, buy it and sell it back to them. Don't try to figure out, hey, let me analyze the team, let me get with the team guys, let me check out the code, let me go to GitHub, let me buy the hype. Buy the hype and sell it. Sell the top. Sell it to the greater fool who essentially buys the top, right? The market right now is very green. Very green. It's always a smart idea to scale out, take profits, because things change in an instant. Why? Because other people feel the same way. If you feel like you're making a ton of money right now in crypto, everybody else does too. But smart money is going to take profits. You have to take profits before they do. Orion, O-R-N. So I meant to talk to you guys about this previously. I posted this in the trading group a little while ago. So Kucoin, Orion, O-R-N was listed on Kucoin. Now, this is a DeFi coin. They want to bring, so centralized liquidity, they want to bring to the DeFi community. And so there's this divide between centralized and decentralized entities. This is one of the biggest barriers to DeFi expansion, right? So obviously DEXs are the future, but centralized exchanges have all the liquidity. And so they're trying to bridge the gap. ORN has 26x'd in a short period of time before they got listed on some larger exchanges. But again, this is just one of those coins that I think people know it makes sense. It's up about 30% since putting it on your radar. ORN. These coins, they go to Kucoin, and then they go to Binance, and they just take off from there, right? And so you have to go, Kucoin's kind of like the middle ground. It's maybe, you go on smaller exchanges, you get these coins where a lot of people won't go to, and you're going to make the biggest gains off of those coins, right? The really tiny coins, right? They're easier to move. All your large caps are so heavy. They have these huge market caps. They're not going to move as well. It takes a ton of money to move this market. We're going to talk about XRP in just a second. It takes a ton of money to move the large caps. And so these smaller caps, the newer they are, the smaller the market cap, right? And then the developers are painting this picture like, hey, we're going to do this. And all they have to do is give you promises. If they got the shiniest package with the biggest red bow, like I've talked to you guys before about, that's good enough, right? They don't actually have to do anything. They just have to have, these ideas like, hey, this is what we're going to do. So keep an eye and just remember that. Like, don't fall in love with these older cryptos, right? Keep an eye out. Like I talk about these, I'm going to keep talking about these coins as we move forward, and just write them down and do some research on them and decide, hey, is this something you want to get into? ALF. Now, this is a coin that I'd done research on previously a while ago, and it just didn't do anything for the longest time. ALF is the best performing non-ICO token of 2020. It's up 5,000%. And so again, there was no ICO here. That's the key. But again, it was a penny. It was a penny in June. and now it's 50 cents. Imagine, what would 5,000% do to your portfolio? You know, God, life-changing money. Breaking. President Trump is going to sign an executive order on enhanced panic situation unemployment benefits on Saturday. I don't know if this happened yet. White House officials said that if this happens, pump the price. Trump is pumping the price of Bitcoin, traditional markets. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. When it all comes crashing down, take profits right before that. If it does. Chainlink versus banned protocol. So remember, you got Chainlink, moon mission, right? We know that, moon mission. Banned protocol, now these are similar projects. Banned is another top decentralized Oracle products. And you can see Banned has had, gosh, so much upside for Banned. Banned 4X in a month and people aren't even talking about it. It's up probably more than that. So this is Zap token. It's on HitBTC and it took off as well. And then there was obviously Chainlink, like been talking about, and it's up even more than this. But my point here is Justin Sun came out. He says 3 exciting decisions that we made today. Tron's version of Uniswap, hot decentralized exchange, right? That's all the talk right now. So they're calling it Just Swap. So Tron is going to have a version of Uniswap. It's going to launch in about 9 days on August the 17th. So you'll have USDJ, which is a stablecoin, and JST yield farming is going to launch on August the 31st. Tron will officially launch blockchain Oracle soon. So these few coins that I talked to you guys about, Band, Link, Zap, they're all mooning because of the Oracle hype. Now, TRX. Will TRX be the next to pump before Tron launches their Oracle? Let's see what happens. Tron is obviously a larger cap coin. Let's see how, man, it's pretty amazing. Like Tron, hey, there's a point where if I'm holding Tron, I'm kind of upset because all these coins are moving. Justin Sun has been essentially jumping from, just swap. That's what he's been doing. He's been just swapping around a bunch of cryptos. He's been here, let's create this, let's create this, let's create this. Kind of all over the place where, Tron hasn't really done very much. So hopefully that takes off for you guys. Zilliqa. I gave you guys this setup recently. It's up about 13%. How recently did I give you this setup? Yesterday, August the 7th. And I said, hey, buy this breakout, buy the breakout of this level. It already had broken out and retested because I had given out the USDT setup as well. So again, boom, 13%. It looks like it's flagging too, right? So you want to zoom into the smaller term time frames, find a flag, and get into it. Essentially, you want to wait, buy a breakout of a level up here as far as entry goes. Is when this bull flag, you got to zoom into like the 15-minute chart and buy that bull flag, right? So you're buying the breakout at this level now. So again, this is a long-term downtrend. Be patient with these. There's a lot of upside ahead. Bitcoin may consolidate for 2 weeks before seeing liftoff. The most important part I want you to understand about this market right now is when Bitcoin consolidates, these altcoins explode. So you're going to get Bitcoin run up. Alt BTC pairs are going to get wrecked every time Bitcoin pumps. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. USDT pairs are going to follow Bitcoin. But acknowledge this idea. Anytime Bitcoin's going to consolidate, you'll see things like this happen. Look at Binance. If you're not using Binance right now, there's a link in the description. Sign up there. All these small caps that I'm talking about are on Binance. You're going to make life-changing money the fastest using Binance. If you're in the United States, you do have to use PureVPN to sign up, but just look at this. Band, 48%. Mana, 33%. Hot, 33%. Link, 28, 24, 22, 20, 19, 19, 16, 14, 14, 13, 13, 12. Let's look at CoinMarketCap. What's CoinMarketCap doing? Look at the large caps. 1, 3, less than 1%. Less Tether obviously is flat. Bitcoin Cash, 1%. 1%. I mean, other than Chainlink's 40%. Gave you guys that setup. These larger caps do not move like the smaller caps. You have to acknowledge that. I have a lot of people coming to crypto and they're like, I only want to sit on Coinbase. I feel safe here. But you just have to know that there's life-changing money happens faster. And again, Binance, they're the largest crypto exchange by volume, by far. Okay. I've used Binance from day one. But the point is, again, smaller caps, that's where the money's made. Life-changing money comes fastest when you hit a 50x coin, right? 50, 20x, 10x, 30x. Those are going to be the smaller caps. Now, I want to give you guys this setup. This is KNC, Kyber. Buy the breakout of this level, okay? So your breakout, your targets are over here. You're buying the breakout of this. It was a triangle. It did break out of the triangle. Now it needs to break above this resistance level. This is Tezos. Tezos likes to move with Link. I'm like, man, I'm going to make this video. I'm going to give everybody this amazing setup. You're going to buy the breakout of this yellow trend line, and then you're going to ride it to the top. When it gets to the top, make some profits out here. So that's the plan. Going to give it to you guys. Well, it's already breaking out. Like every single setup that I post, I want to talk to you guys about. Well, obviously Kyber hasn't moved yet. It's moved a little bit. It has broken out, but again, these setups, as soon as I post them, boom, money. Now, let me give you guys an updated setup here. So we'll buy the breakout of this, resistance level. Once it breaks here, essentially you've got some upside. You probably want to take some profits when it gets to this upper trend line. Look what happens. When it runs up to the upper trend line, gets rejected, moves to the lower. Back and forth. You just got to be patient with this. Tezos likes to move with Link. Hong Kong's rich are relocating gold after China is cracking down. Gold is physical. You've got the hassle of moving it. There's all these, they have to move, people in Hong Kong have to move their gold now because there's a new security law. Wealthy folks in Hong Kong are moving their holdings out of the city. So the important thing to understand here is Bitcoin's digital nature and ease of global transfer gives it one enormous benefit that gold can't touch. The day when this becomes a reality, where people sell their gold because they don't want to deal with having to move it, physically hold it, when people are comfortable and people are able to understand that the cryptocurrency is safe on a hardware wallet and they can keep their seed keys and it can be restored. When people get to that level, Bitcoin will take off. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.